Welcome everyone, we are the Grin brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Sugar.
Hi.
Starring, of course, Alpha 152 and the legendary Super Saiyan.
And a chicken. The cheerleader and Shovel are there as well, I guess.
Shovel, who's suffering from brain freeze.
Cutscene.
Hopefully I will not appeal to the tentacle monster if it pops up again.
Past the Nergigante. I sure hope we can defeat it.
His eyes are still twitching underneath that.
I'm sure we can defeat the protector of all nature.
Took down Red.
Who the hell is Red?
Who's Red? I don't know, actually, because I've never met him. Who I've bonded... Yeah, it's not even like look to Nanka, whose grandfather died. It's look to Ina.
And unfortunately, he didn't make it.
Oh, I see.
This is really awkward for me.
That's rough, buddy.
Cowabunga, dude!
If you'd been stronger, what? It's like...
You would have died of old age!
Like, if I'd been stronger... Oh, what, it's like, if you were a monster at it? No! If I'd done more sit-ups and push-ups! Ina just, like, leaps over to Red. Get out here!
Especially not at the hands of this monster. I won't let
What are you gonna do, Ina?
Anna's right.
I love this really neutral expression.
I like how you can see the twitching where he should be blinking.
You fix that too!
You weren't strong enough to take it down. What's that going to accomplish? We'll open up the road to the shrine for one thing, and we'll avenge Red while we're at it. Do you think that's what he would have wanted?
I don't know, never met the guy!
Well, I'm not Red, so how am I supposed to know?
The twitching!
Well, what about you? Seems like you knew him pretty well. Something tells me that Red would have wanted to find out the reason for the Nergigante.
Well, let's be honest, he'd have probably wanted to skin it so he could do more pole dancing in a bikini, but...
It is actually in Monster Hunter skimpy armor, so...
That's skimpy armor?
This isn't the Nergigante.
Dude, pretty cool design though.
It's an Astalos, and it's Rage Raid. We better stay out of sight. It's too dangerous.
Okay.
Hey, wait!
Time for violence!
Yeah, that's the spirit!
That's the death to all who oppose me!
So,
Reckless fools.
Is that an Elder Dragon then?
no.
Oh, then why is it a big deal?
Shovel's just smart and is like, oh, Rage Race monsters are dangerous, let's not fight them.
But we fought so many of them! Oh, so it's freaking out. I mean, too fair.
Yeah, Navarro's got a right point. I think this is a speed at first. It's a thunder type monster.
Okay.
And I absolutely love its weapons and armor set design.
It's technique.
Why is it technique?
It may just turn into speed later.
Maybe.
But...
It's like the first time in ages I've said it with such confidence and I completely got it wrong.
Don't use you often enough, Rapha, so might as well. In the one time he wasn't included in the cutscene.
I'm against an electric monster, so let's bring out my monster.
Oh, yeah.
It's weak to lightning!
Okay, I guess the... Okay, maybe peasantry.
Now it's using fire moves! Let's bring out peasantry, who's weak to fire! Why do you do this to us, master? Why is his tail weak to hammers?
But
like,
we
I told
haven't
you
taken
not...
any damage.
Yeah, I know, but like...
But Shovel...
Oh, he's just going in straight for the ride as well. Dude, you can just open up with that? Why don't you do that more often? Just start every fight. You'll get used one day, Raph, I'm sure.
I don't know, I haven't had shown this off, have I, actually? Yeah.
very...
He just like the dramatic change.
I just love that attack, to be honest. I kind of wish Raphians could use it in the actual game.
It's doing something.
Probably using Bolt again. Yeah. I think it just shoots you with lightning. Or it's power up. One or the other.
Well, I should probably switch the...
There we go! Whoa. Pretty
now
green
it's
light.
probably speed.
Yeah. Power!
We'll find out either way!
He's using a technique power.
Oh. I'm sorry, Rafi.
Where did I get speed from then?
To be fair, this looks like a very speedy design. Gotta be honest with you. I took it like a champ. Oh, he hit twice. Ass. My Peasantry's being healed up anyway. So.
Yeah, might as well take
so
the
he's
free heal.
power now, so... What's the... Oh, his wings have now come out, so yeah. Which are weak to hammers! Which I'm willing to make... Rafi, yeah,
Raphi, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm no longer healing every turn. Which is kind of a problem. Shevel, why? Why Shevel? So yeah, I'm gonna swap to, I guess, Whitey. Hopefully it won't hit me this time. Been doing it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, Shevel changed to a speed technique for some reason.
Yeah, because you
Well,
switch monster.
Yeah.
They'll sometimes change what they're doing.
Oh, it's using Thunder Blaster.
Hits everyone.
Yeah, that knocked me out.
Bit inconvenient.
But Alpha 152 rises. Oh, now it's in the air. I'm assuming now it's a speed.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't make sense for it to...
So I swapped in. Wait, technique is good. Yeah, now it's speed. Not that it's going to matter because Ariel is using his ride again. It was annoying because I was going to get some hammer up. I need hammer points.
I'm just trying to figure out what type it is when you actually get the egg. Because I'm curious.
It is a mystery with this sort of game.
It really is.
Yeah, I broke its wings.
Right, well, it's grounded. And it's down.
So I can ride an explosion, get a critical with the explosion. Or should I just ride and punch it a few times?
Might be better just to hit it, kind of thing.
Well, naturally. No ride.
I mean, you can use the ride to hit it because Chirp is
gonna...
using Stone Shield
Yeah.
anyway.
So let's see, something to mention.
I know, it is a technique when you've got it as a monster. Why did I think it was speed?
It looks like a speed design, no offense. It's it's technique at the moment, I think? Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be technique.
Yeah. There's something to talk about,
Do you want me to talk? Because I do have your stuff.
Yeah, okay, sure, you can talk about something.
Digimon! Because I said I was going to talk about it, so I'm going to talk about Digimon.
That makes sense.
I've started watching Ghost Game.
Oh yeah, the new Digimon series. Did you ever see, was it Applemon?
No.
Okay, because
I want
a lot
to,
of people
but-
tend to have ended up glossing over that because it wasn't named the same, but it is part of the Digimon, series.
It's why I haven't watched it, because it's a bit of a pain to find it, because I have to actually type in Applemon instead of Digimon.
Mm.
So it's a mild inconvenience.
It's using Bolt, I think, so I might as well kinship.
Sure. I think it'll just delay the bolt.
Yeah, it'll just delay the Bolt, but...
I really like Ghost Game so far. I think 6 episodes in.
Yeah.
Um,
And when it does that, it becomes power.
yeah, it becomes power and it's speed when it's in the air.
Oh man, it's really fighting back here. It's rare that happens.
So, main character. Now, this is the exciting bit. for me.
So it's going to become a power, so I need a speed.
Yeah.
Why he's damaged, so...
It's the... I guess it's actually pretty common in Digimon. But it's the main character's father that's gone missing.
I'll just encourage everyone else.
Yeah, might as well.
Cheer from this creature!
The main character's father is missing.
Yeah.
But his...
Went out to the store to get milk, got it, yeah.
His mother is the one that works abroad.
Huh.
Which is rare.
Father's gone missing, mother works abroad, so you just leave the child on her own?
He lives in dorms.
Ah, okay.
He lives in at the school. But the father went missing whilst the mother was abroad.
Okay.
Very awkward because the kid walked into his room, the dad's room, after having made breakfast, and there's basically just like a hole, like a black hole kind of spoofed and tore everything apart. So the Digivices that are used by the main characters was made by the father. This is all early on.
Oh, okay. Should I do a double ride whilst it's down?
Do it! Nuke it! I'll put a spoiler warning up before, but these are all very early episodes. So, yeah, the Digivices were made by the father, and
Team up with me, dead or alive antagonist!
the reason he's disappeared is because he teleported himself to the digital world.
Yeah. You could just assume that it's Digimon.
Well, he openly states it because he does appear as a hologram early on. Holograms are a part of the world as well, and the Digimon that appear are thought to be ghost holograms.
3006 damage! Oh, why?
That's a bit excessive! I'm definitely dead!
Teamwork makes the dream work! Oh.
What a bull.
Is he?
Yeah! Rapha's acting strange. Where?
Luca!
You were supposed to use him! Why would I use him against a lightning creature?
Yeah, so the main character is interesting from the get-go because
He has a gun!
I wish. Like, the first kind of... He's not even the first character you technically get introduced to, as well.
Wings of Ruin again?
That's just what he is.
Don't just stand there! Get over here!
Use your kinship stone, it worked last
Yeah, it worked last time.
Oh, that's certainly me. Nak is dead!
A monster always stays true to the bond they've formed. But that also means they end up suffering the most when they're
What poor decision we made! We made the same decision we always make!
Did you really not realize this would happen? Hey, there's no need for that, Cheval! We're just trying to stop a Rage Raid monster! What's wrong with that?
Well, your Raphaham just died!
But all you're doing is making him suffer. What are you talking about? Ratha here is the one paying the price for your selfish obsession
Right, this
What?
annoyed me.
Nergigante.
This is the cutscene.
You're the one obsessed with Nergigante. You were pursuing him. We just saw him once.
To do with the Nergigante. Do you really believe that? Ratha is pushing himself to his limit. All for
Right,
you.
this-
I didn't use him.
This is the cutscene that really annoyed
My
me.
buddy and I just want to protect Ratha,
Because-
but
It makes no
it's got
sense.
nothing to do with
know that it would've ended
Nergigante.
up hurting him.
Like, literally nothing to do with
I'm sorry I
Nergigante.
was so harsh.
So what? So we stopped pursuing Nergigante then?
Remind
No.
me of how I used to be.
And
But
this
then-
as well. Dude, you literally tried to commit murder!
How you used to
You
be.
did almost commit murder against the entire world. You had the light of hope and you corrupted it.
Yeah, like, all we're doing is protecting people!
Like, but it's not even Nergigante. It's just a Rage Raid monster. We
Yeah.
fought it because we have to, because otherwise it's going to hurt people. No offense, that's still not as bad as the whole "why aren't you doing anything" with the people capturing your monster.
That was the cutscene.
Like that
really
doesn't annoy me
kind of-
as much. That stupid writing sort of thing But it's not as annoying as doing nothing when you clearly could just punch someone.
You see, that one I accepted because I was like, your character is, you know, a child and probably doesn't want to hurt other humans. But, like, that cutscene, like, Cheval chews you out for... No, I don't care about the Nergigante.
Yeah, we didn't even
The
know the Nergigante
Nergigante
before.
that killed Red is dead anyway.
And also, regardless of that, it's Ina who's obsessed with the Nergigante of any of the characters here.
You're just here to figure out about Rapha. Nothing you're doing has any... Like, the only reason Nergigante is involved is because it's in the way of you discovering the truth of Rapha. And it's like, Cheval's like, this is about revenge. It's like, no, it's not.
And it's like...
I don't...
And it's like, with the Rage Raid thing, it's like, but that's what we've always done. It keeps attacking... We like, it's no different than what we've always done. Yeah, sure, Rapha's always acted up, but to be fair, it's never done like that.
Yeah, he's never dropped down dying before.
Yeah.
But to be fair, how...
And even then, I didn't use Rapha in that fight!
No.
Why would I use him in a fight against a lightning creature? I only used him once for an accident, because I didn't know it was I forgot that Rapha was weak to lightning.
Again. Maybe that's why Rapha's dying like every time. Why? You keep having me electrocuted.
Again, that still doesn't tick me off nearly as much as the previous one.
It annoys me a lot.
It's annoying because it makes no sense.
I think
the other one annoyed me because of the fact that you've got a team of 5 monsters. It's like when the humans are attacking you, there's a point where you got to say maybe I should fight back.
Well, I think also part of me was like, I know why they didn't do it, and it's just because they couldn't. Like, it'd be too much effort to program in your other monsters in the cutscene, and you can't hurt other humans, so you wouldn't have been able to. There's literally just a single butterfly hit.
Which I don't see the problem. I mean, Pokemon's even had you punch humans before.
Yeah.
Well, your partner, but
one person.
Rival.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic.
Quote unquote rival.
It was the best thing he ever did.
It's the only thing he ever did. Hugh sucks, man. Be
Oh,
careful. These are literally the biggest threat. Thank God Quick Finish exists. I'd have laughed if you clicked Quick Finish and you and Cheval just instead.
If only we didn't pursue revenge so much against these guys. I mean, yeah, maybe there's some revenge now I wanted. Makes more sense than Nergigante.
Yeah, these things beat the hell out of you.
If anyone's got a revenge grudge against Nergigante, again, it's Ina.
Yeah, which still doesn't make sense because the Nergigante that killed Red died. She saw it drop down the pit.
No, I can understand that people do have that sort of thing. I mean, how racism and such also can happen a lot of times.
Ina's racist, is what we're saying.
Ina's cancelled.
Yeah. We should have... yeah. That cutscene just really rubbed me the wrong way.
It's still not nearly as bad as the other one.
I think
the other one had me, as I went to bed, angry. As I dreamt, I was angry. As I woke up the next morning, I was angry.
You see, that cutscene really didn't bother me.
Still not as bad as the bead cutscene. Oh my gosh, that infuriated me.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to transition to... we'll probably only get a little bit of cutscene in next time, but I'm probably going to go grab into a golden den.
Yeah.
Quickly, whilst I see it.
So,
I mostly will probably just focus on like the monster dens and the other dens, admittedly, but...
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just going to be a transition. I don't need to say goodbye. I'm going to go pee.
Could you put the kettle on whilst you're at it?
Yeah.
And not for syrup.
Don't appreciate my drinks.
Hey look, Rapha's fine!
Yeah.
But no, back to the village it is.
He's A-okay.
Nuate. So yeah, you've been enjoying Digimon.
Yeah. Main character is...
Also, new outfit for Nanka. She's returned. Alpha 152 is no more.
Also, quickly.
I have a Super Saiyan here.
Go to the armory. Quick. Just because I want people to see it. Because I do actually really like the armor. I never used it, I don't think. But...
I mean, to be fair, this is like the armor of the last thing, so I don't know what armor I'm going to end up with. That's the market.
Welcome. How can I help?
Make weapons with your weak, puny arms.
Forge.
Oops.
I mean, you can look at the weapon as well. And it is Astalos down.
Oh, wow, neon.
Yeah. It's pretty. Also, you look kind of like a Power Ranger with it.
Yeah, and there's the
Yeah,
bless you.
it's terrifying. It's kind of weird that Zenogre is above the Astalos.
Yeah, and the weapons we've got. This is Verdant Wing. He looks pretty cool. Verdant Rook. Is that sword and shield?
Gun lance.
Oh, gun lance. An axe. That's pretty cool.
Hammer.
Yeah, I've currently got an electric sword and shield though, so and I've my hammer gives poison, which I like.
I just wanted to look at the armor again because I like the way it glows.
This bunny outfit is apparently made from the bubble dragon
that can't swim.
Yeah, it's a very weird combination of things. Gotta say, actually, I'll quickly say first and then talk to you, Drina.
Who?
Yeah.
Hey,
goodbye, creepy.
Whatchamajig? What? You
Yogi Bear?
Yeah, the main character is... Because his parents basically don't look after him.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Pretty independent.
I killed the monkey. No, wait, you're not the one who commanded the monkey. Yeah, you want me to kill the tiny cats?
Yeah, because they've been harassing him.
Yeah, we can kill the cats, but we can't kill the humans?
No, he can't fight back. So he hired you as a hitman.
You're a child?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's literally what... You got another way to explain it?
Yeah, okay. You lamala.
Welcome back.
You didn't see the Nergigante that these two are obsessed with! Shivel, why you've got revenge like I did, Shivel, why are you trying to...
I think it was like his tone of voice.
Why are you trying to imprint your problems onto everyone else's? I wasn't the only one who always ended the world! Others can relate, right?
No!
Shivel's just like crippled by the guilt of almost killing everyone.
I can relate for my machinations. Shut up! Yeah,
we're investigating how we can't fight back, so everyone we sent out got killed.
The main character is relatively independent for the most part, because of course he basically has no parents, so he just kind of looks after himself. And he kind of gives off, whilst he is still like somewhat upbeat, he gives off the impression of just tired and doesn't really like put up any form of resistance, because one of the characters literally points out, wow, you really just do whatever people ask you to do, and he says, yeah, it makes life easier.
I mean, I think that's kind of been done with other characters,
like, he's just willing to help people because he's just like,
yeah, I killed a monkey, it fired on us. Well, Raphina it fired on, but which was made of fire, so at least it was somehow less bad.
Rafi.
I
don't know where Rafina came from.
I know, I just feel like I need...
You just say names that sounds.
No, I needed to distinguish it a bit more from Rapha because it's too close, so I'm going to mix them up. Oh wait, I'm going back to my house, I don't need it.
Yeah. I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, I find it interesting as a character.
Everything okay?
And when he
doesn't seem like they have any information about the Nergigante that you need to keep away from, your obsessiveness with it. Oh, wait, I need to send out others on monster. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, like, when he gets his Digimon, his hologram message dad, basically.
Well, this is the first time I had the others in the house. Also, Barrel is here!
Barrel!
He lives in our house!
Yeah, of course Barrel lives in your house.
Why is his entire place covered in poop? Navaru decided that we needed like 17 birds!
And Navaru also presumably poops somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch to the other so you can actually have expressions again. So much pain over my mouth, it's not changing. Your revenge obsession is what I'm talking about. She hasn't said a word. She's never said a word. Exactly, it's work that's concerning.
She's probably upset because you chewed her out without any valid reason. You just started having
You need to stop revenge. Pushes her to a volcano. I'm sorry, I had to.
I have to now.
I prefer not to talk about my past.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it instead of you instead.
I saw a meme which was like Yoda being like, Do or do not. There is no try. And Luke was like, what's wrong with trying? And it's just flashback to Anakin in the lava. Don't try it, Anakin! I have the high ground! And the next scene, Anakin's on fire in half. Yeah, so,
Oh.
Why I became a rider.
when the main character gets his Digimon, his...
Or Monsties.
I just find it funny he became a rider instead of just becoming a hunter.
Yeah, he could have just... I guess he just had a Raphahan laying around. Very convincing.
That was very pathetic of you.
Is more important than strength.
And all it took was almost ending the entire world as I corrupted the last hope into a demonic being.
But luckily we had another legendary Raphalos. Because these things are like a dime
But no,
a dozen.
at least in that story, it wasn't that it was a legendary. It's that your bond with it made, and your sort of like support of it made it become the legendary.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be the hero. The hero was literally the one you had to fight after Cheval here turned it into evil.
Yeah, good job, Cheval.
A real rider?
My old partner! You know, the legendary rider, the chief.
Oh, someone before me there. No, there was no one before you!
I just love how, like, nothing moves. The only thing that moves on Navarro is the occasional twitch where he's supposed to be
The
blinking.
bond a rider has with their Monstie is the true source of power. I chose to let my
What about
ego
electricity? That's how you power your house, isn't it?
guide. During my struggles,
Or the
I fought
guns.
all
We
kinds of
have
evil
guns.
and monsters. I even hurt Rafi.
But your Monstie still stood by you through all of that.
That's because I beat it when it tried to leave.
It's called Stockholm Syndrome. Look it up.
It trauma bonded with me. I was the trauma.
Take it from me.
So now you can stop your revenge obsession.
Of a large monster near the Lake of Flames. It may be the Nergigante you seek.
I'm laughing if it's like nothing like Nergigante. That's just a really big kuli-ya-ku.
There was actually a giant kuli-ya-ku as one of the fights in Worlds.
Really?
Yeah, it was the Final Fantasy crossover.
Okay.
Before you fought Behemoth, you had to fight a kuli-ya-ku. Bit of a jump. Ironically, the kuli-ya-ku actually killed a lot of people. Because people went into the fight being like,
Here we go. Oh yeah, which one? Which one of these can you absolutely have?
teeth or no teeth?
Yeah, no.
People are like, oh, it's just a kuli-ya-ku.
You can be Japanese.
We can beat it.
Okay, I'm going to switch Ina to the dark blue so I can actually,
See
see
her?
her because
Yeah.
she blends in with Nanka's outfit too much at the moment. Do I have other hair options? Cause yeah, like
Well, if you've brought one,
they'll be at the back, won't they? Yeah, got that one.
which is the Mitsune hair.
Yeah, which is what I'm currently got, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, you've got the Mitsune helmet.
Well, our little cat ears one.
ears. And
How do I zoom out?
that. Why to change expression?
I can't zoom out.
You can't, no.
Yeah, I think these ones get rid of the helmet
yeah.
though, which is ironic because I really like the helmet at the moment. So,
We'll just leave with what
so
you
for
got.
the moment, I'll just stick with that.
Um,
But I do want to use because I
Yeah,
did actually pay money for that braid thing.
the kuli-ya-ku beat up like a lot of people because they went in assuming it would fight just like a kuli-ya-ku, which it does, but it's got a huge buff and started killing people really easily because they underestimated kuli-ya-ku. The kuli-ya-ku had a unique mechanic because instead of a rock,
Yeah.
it had the crystal.
Oh, from Final Fantasy, yeah.
Yeah.
The
And
crystal, the only crystal, because there's only ever one crystal in Final Fantasy.
You-
You mean like the 10,000 crystals we have?
you couldn't knock it out of its hand,
Mm-hmm.
so it always had this crystal, which also meant it couldn't be knocked down from what I remember. And periodically during the fight, it would absorb energy from the crystal and start growing bigger and bigger.
Okay.
So you just had to fight a giant kuli-ya-ku.
Of course. To think they'd have such a surprising past, but there's still something bothering me about Red.
He's dead, Ina! Just leave him be dead. What was that sentence? Yeah, I'll talk more about. Wait, is this?
This is the second part of the
Yeah,
movie,
I'll
this is
talk
the
more
part, so
about
yeah.
Digimon after in next.
I think the other one was
episode.
15 minutes long. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but so
Oh, actually, hatch an egg.
oh yeah, I've got some eggs. So
Yeah. Hatch the egg we got, and the other two that are there.
yeah. Well, to be fair, I don't know what the star one is either. Oh,
Hydro.
another Hydro. I already got one of those. I do like you, but I've got speed already booked. Sorry.
A Emerald Congola.
Okay.
Can we sacrifice it? Poop butt. That would probably be censored, actually. Online stuff.
This was actually an original character that a friend of mine had made from childhood.
An asshole.
They do look so cool.
They're adorable as babies as well. There you go. Oh, he's already got one of his abilities upgraded. That's dope. I thought you were just going to call it Asta.
I was
just going to run around making car noises.
Yeah, he's a technique though, isn't he? You looked it up.
Yeah, he's technique.
Yeah,
So, technically you could swap out Senran.
It will be up to the debate. Like, you know,
we'll
Senran
see.
and Peasantry may get swapped out just so I have like one from each area sort of thing. But
Yeah, we'll see.
um,
But like, comment, subscribe for
more of our revenge story.
Yeah, that like we've just had pushed onto us.
You're just like me. We
I-
have nothing in common.
I was
Your
literally
red
like,
hair.
what the-
I have dark green hair.
I was literally like, what the hell are you on
Your
about,
eyes
Shovel?
burn with revenge.
I've not even seen this Nergigante.
You must feel bad about your grandpa. I had a grandpa.
Yeah,
I thought
I
it
was
was Enos.
I was like, I don't care about my grandpa being murdered, and I definitely don't care about Nergigante.
And we just saw him a little while ago. Honestly, I'm hoping to run the other way. I'm all in for helping Rapha out, but I'm hoping to run the other way after I've seen what the ultimate monster we have to fight against. Like, no, you can do that, Shovel. Me and Ina should stay far away.
Just take Rapha and fight the tentacle monster.